Thank you for being here and telling your story, and congratulations to you on your recognition and your outreach to your community. It's amazing. It's great. I don't know if we have any questions. No? Oh, Representative Lilly. Sure.
I just really want to thank you guys for your work in this effort. So, I mean, I think to go above and beyond and not just sort of check the box with respect to CRA compliance is a big deal. And it's clear that you guys have put a lot of thought into your program about how do we genuinely help our community. And that's what I love. Personally, my background is working for a community bank. And I think that what you guys have done here is really why it's so important that we maintain this sort of size of institution, because you guys have really been able to be responsive to your market, think about your community's needs, and help out. So again, not so much a question as much as a show of appreciation for the work that you've done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative Vanderwall.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for being here. And just a real brief question, and if I apologize if I missed it, but over the period of time that you've started to offer this, what have you seen your customer base grow on that end? In being in the fast food business, I used to know when they would get paid, we would, on Saturdays, the money orders were, and they sent most of that back. So for security, I truly got to believe that it's been hugely appreciated on your end. But I'd just like to know how it's grown for you and what you see the future exactly in the next couple of years.
Yeah, we have seen an increase in the number of accounts that we're opening, because in the past it was always the worker coming in just cashing their check at the bank, and it never or rarely would open an account at the bank. So we've Adam, now how many accounts do we have?
So from just numbers, and we have over 200 bank accounts, and this is post-harvest season, so we are kind of tracking it. And the good news is that many of those bank accounts, actually they're all still open, and many of them still have funds and are being used. From pay cards, we've issued over 700 pay cards as well, which the pay card acts very similar to a checking account, and the way we negotiated the fees on those pay cards, they're better than what we can find, anywhere else. So, and then this is just the beginning. We started this process, I say, late last year, and we expect it to explode next year as we get more farmers on board and as we kind of get our staff ready to go. So it's had a meaningful impact. Certainly from, security standpoint, Trish mentioned we process over 90,000 payroll checks. You imagine, that is a vulnerable piece of the financial system, and we have seen dramatic decreases in that processing, which has helped our employers, it helps us, and it helps those employees because their funds are getting right to them without a middleman. So.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Green.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you all for being here today. This is a great story and a great platform that I hope expands through your community bank and hopefully to others. There's, in Macomb County, where the chair and I both are from, there's robotics companies that bring in international employees, engineers from Mexico that stay for months and months at a time. My wife is Latina, so I understand. And there's a group from Mexico that comes in. They stay there for several months, and they're staying in the hotel the whole time. We brought them over just to cook them a proper meal. Sure. There's also the baseball stadium in Utica. They bring in young men from DR and all over the Caribbean and South America and Central America. And you're getting 18-year-old young men who are getting a paycheck now, who don't have an avenue to either cash it, bank it, send it home. And this type of development, I think, would be great for not just what you're doing, but through several different industries, and just making sure that people are properly informed, feel comfortable utilizing the banking system, and also teaching them how to communicate properly back with their families and getting that money there. So thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Representative. Okay. Again, thank you for being here and sharing your story. And congratulations again to you.
Thank you.
Yep. Seeing there's no further business before the committee, the House Committee on Financial Services is adjourned.